We handle several different grades of insulated copper wire, and they all have different values, so let me show you a few of the grades and how we handle them. There are two main factors that determine the value of your insulated copper, and that is if it is a number 1 or a number 2 if the wire was stripped, and then the recovery rate. So both of these boxes are a number 2 insulated because they both recover around 50% or less, and if it were stripped, it would be number 2 copper because it's so fine and so small. But then we have some number 1 insulated copper like this Romex, which needs to be cleaned up. You can see there are some receptacles and outlets and things in there that don't go, and that's because these are all thick gauge wire, and this wire is going to recover around 65%. And then we have some spaghetti wire, as we call it, that's insulated number 1, that's going to recover somewhere around 78 to 80%, and those two are worth significantly more than the insulated number 2. And essentially we process this wire by dumping it out on the ground and sorting through it before we bale it. So you can see all of this Romex is right in front of the conveyor belt at the baler, and they are pulling out any of the wire that is non-conforming. So a lot of times in the Romex, we have that old rope style looking Romex. We put all of that in the number 2 insulated, and then sometimes you'll find other parts and pieces that don't belong, like maybe some of that Christmas wire they put on the wall. So just remember, when you're trying to determine the value of your wire, what is the grade if it were stripped, number 1 or number 2, and then what is the recovery rate, meaning how much copper is there by weight if you took it apart and weighed the copper separate from the trash.